are in a beautiful Fresno, California morning, looking at a very nice 1951 Chevy pickup. We're going to cruise around and tell you about it like we usually do. Nicely done Resto-Mod, respecting its beautiful original lines and trim. It's the kind of truck you can drive, resting on about a 12-year-old restoration, 10, 12, that type of thing. It's finished in a really nice emerald green metallic. Gives it a great vintage character. Appears to be all original steel on this one. We've spent time undercarriage here out back, parallel leaf springs, updated GM 10-bolt rear end. Disc brakes in the front and rear, power disc brakes. Nice little update there. Get up front, we'll tell you a little bit more. Beautiful body. Kind of give you a feel there. 3-window cab. See the reflections in the side as I cruise around it here. Chrome swan neck style mirrors on it. See the reflections in the paint there. Overall fits awesome on it. As we'll get to the tire sizes and that type of thing for you here as we cruise around. I'll hop over on the other side there. Underneath the hood is a very nicely updated Chevy 350 V8. Turbo 400 automatic transmission. Has serpentine fan belt drive, that type of thing. Vintage air. Power steering up front here. Rack and pinion power steering. Mustang 2 style update on it. So fully independent suspension up front, disc brakes up front. Sun's peeking up, so we're going to be able to give you some color as we cruise around here. Hear the peacocks out here this morning, the birds chirping. Been a couple days over here. Doing 2 vehicles for this gentleman, both very tidy, well cared for, running kind of cars you can drive, that type of thing. Doors open nice, bodies nice. I know I've said that a few times, but it's hard to find good solid trucks like this. For instance, the undercarriage just has a primer on the floor pans, nothing's hidden, all the steel appears original. Updated interior that's brand new just recently. Kind of a refresh on the interior. Nice little design on the headliner there. This seat, nice combination, 2-tone combination. The look and feel there. This seat is all cut out of a piece of hand carved to fit. A nice tucked in kind of feel out of a large piece of foam, both panels. Door panels are matching. You kind of get an idea of the material that was used here. Doors shut night. Underneath the dash here is a vintage AC with the control panels. In here is has a complete audio system with bigger speakers. Has Sirius XM, full audio. Has a backup camera on it. Nothing modified on the dash. It has the factory style radio there. Appearance wise. Door jamb, very nice. See the latches, that type of thing. Step back and let you get a feel here because the sun's peeking up. Starts right up. Did a cold start for you this morning. Go back up here and get a tire size for you here. Tire size up front is a 225/60 R15. Nice Ventique style wheels with bow tie center caps on it. Out back here is we'll get it here. Has a 255/50 R17, so 17s and 15s, big and little. Nice little meat on it. Beautiful bed, stainless steel strips. Functional factory style tailgate with chains. Bumpers front and rear. We're not going to drop the tailgate for you. Just little chrome caps on the tailgate here. Might find a little mark here or there on it, being built 12 years or so, but presentation is beautiful. Body and paint is nice. Looks like they did maybe a little bit of a roll pan on the back there. Step back and give you a feel here. Nice farm here in Fresno. Enjoyed my trip. Lots of hospitality here in Fresno. VIN tag here. This is an OEM tag. Has a tilt steering column. Chrome. Updated classic instruments gauges. So those would be GPS, speedometer, that type of thing. Again, this foam seat is just really comfy when you sit in it. Floor mats. This is a factory style emergency brake, and it does have an emergency brake with the 4-wheel disc brakes. We're going to fire it up here for you. Kind of go over the gauges and I'll actually probably get a GoPro drive in here for you too. Oil pressure 20-25 here at idle. Battery voltage about 14, just now warming up. Fuel gauge working. AC's all cold. Check that. Show you this audio system here that we talked about, Sirius XM. Of course, you'd have to do your own subscription. Visors were done in this all new interior. Turn signals. Left turn signal. Right turn signal. High beams are on right now. Turn them off. Try this one. It's fun. Nice and tidy underneath the hood of this little 51 pickup. Very cool. 350 Chevy V8. It has about 6,800 miles on the restoration, which would have included rebuild the powertrain, that type of thing, or the powertrain update. Has a turbo 400 automatic transmission. Cover some of the details on the engine here. It has a brand new quick fuel carburetor on it, recent tune-up, GM HEI ignition, nice polished billet fin valve covers here. Gives it a nice vintage look. Nice blacked out serpentine belt drive and accessory system up front here. Has power rack and pinion steering. There's the power steering pump right there. Has a Walker radiator. Large electric cooling fan on it. Shrink type radiator hose fittings. Just nice and subtle underneath the hood here. Electric choke, started right up. We had a cold start here for you this morning. The Sanderson short tube headers there. Vintage AC and heat. You'll see 4 lines running in here. We'll get in and fire it up here for you. Nice little mild RV cam in it. A little bit low. Make sure you go to Spud's garage. These headlights, you'll notice we've got them on low beam right now. Now with the high beams on. LED taillights. There's a fuel fill right in the center of the bed. There's an armrest that just sits on the seat here that was done when it was upholstered. You could also set it down on the floor, reverse the direction, and have the holders up front there. All right, we're gonna do a cold start here. Fire it up. really solid. We spent some time studying the undercarriage here for you. We'll share it with you. Has an updated, fairly large poly tank in the back there. The exhaust goes up and over the axle and comes out, exits right and left, dual exhaust. Has factory style parallel leaf springs, updated disc brakes in the rear with emergency brake, 10 bolt GM rear differential, so modernized, 4-wheel disc brakes, power disc brakes by the way. Flowmaster mufflers, dual exhaust. You'll see bottom side of the running boards here, really solid. You'll see it's just primer on the floor pans. Solid truck. Updated safety hoop for the drive line there. Obviously with a modernized powertrain, it has a dropout cross member now. This is a Turbo 400 automatic transmission. Corvette style master cylinder, vacuum power brakes. Get up on the front suspension here, and then we'll turn around and get you to the back side. Has tubular Mustang 2 front suspension with tubular control arms and just gas shocks on all 4 corners. Coil springs up front, so it'll have a nice ride. Has a stabilizer bar on the back side here. Of course, rack and pinion power steering on it. It has a power steering cooler and a pair of horns there. Again, Mustang 2 front suspension. Heights are TCI type. Good overall view of the undercarriage. Rock solid body on this little pickup. Again, the primer, floor pans.